Hi everyone, it's BDevine and welcome to Divine Healing, the YouTube channel for Divine Healing. I have not been with you guys for a while. If you have a look at my website, I have had unforeseen illness in the family with my grandmother. She's 94 years old and she's in the process, I suppose, of passing away. However, she's doing really good. And then the next moment, she might be having these lower moments. So I have been back and forth to hospitals and nursing homes and moving her here, there and everywhere, and have been unable to be making videos, and I haven't even been back in action with my own website until today. So I very much apologise to you guys. But I wanted to bring a little segment called, obviously Divine Healing, but this is about you being a healer. You are a healer. So many people ask me, how do we do this? And I really believe that I'm a healer and I want to do it, but I don't know where to start. There's too many different ways to do things, this, that and the other. So I'm not sure how many parts this will actually be, but I wanted to explain a few things to you all because for that reason, so many people are asking questions and have nowhere to turn. And it seems that if you want a lot of information and you are looking on the internet, it's costing you an awful lot of money to do this, and it's absolutely ridiculous. So I'm going to be teaching you guys how I do healings, distance healings. You can do healings on animals, on plants, on yourself and on other people, with the methods that I'm going to show you guys how to do. I just want to bring up a few things, and number one is that you do not have to do anything that I say to do. I will give you examples of ways to do things that I feel that are easy for you to follow, but you don't have to do it. You can do it all your own way, which is always the best. This is just a guidance, a little bit of guidance for you. You don't have to in other words, you don't have to do anything you don't want to do. These are just suggestions for people who would like to perhaps try healing. And you also need to remember that you are a born healer. You don't have to feel that you're going to put your hands on somebody and suddenly they're going to be able to walk again and all those sorts of things, although those things can happen. You need to just remember that you are a conduit of energy, and you're going to have the angels and guides and source of energy working through you to help facilitate a healing. So you're not the one, I know there are a lot of people that say I am this most wonderful healer and you need to pay me $500 for 10 minutes of healing because I'm the one that can cure you. That is egotistical, and it's not exactly true either. The person who is having the healing, so for example, if you are working on a client, they are actually healing themselves, but you are helping because you are helping with your positive energy, and you are asking the angels to help work with you, through your hands and through them. So they are the ones who accept whether they are healing or not. You are not the one that is like God and changing someone's whole life for them. They need to decide that for themselves. This is what it's all about, is an exchange between two people. It's like you are giving bonus energy to somebody else. You are putting your thoughts and intentions and your hope for them for wellness on the situation, which doubly makes things start to happen for them. You do not need to be present to facilitate a healing on somebody else, and those things I'm going to be teaching you also. With animals also, you do not need to have them sitting on your lap to do a healing at all. But the idea of the whole thing is that your intention is that of good, and that you are trying to help someone to help themselves, help someone to heal themselves. You're not taking it on board by thinking that you are an almighty sort of healer. And I know some people think that way about others also. Those who are more experienced, etc., etc. But a true healer will always tell you that they're not doing all the work themselves. You're doing the work. A true healer just wants to help you and wants to show you how you can do it, and then you go off and you show others people how they can do it. You do not need to have a certificate or plaques on your wall from somebody else, someone else's way of doing things that you've learned step by step, and now you've got this thing on your wall and that means that you can heal anybody. You don't need it because you were born with it. You were born with the ability to not only heal yourself but to heal others and everybody and even the planet. That's what we're here for. So I'm going to be explaining to you guys how easy it is to facilitate a healing, to be like a crystal. So you are like a crystal. You are this conduit of vibrating energy, and your will for someone else to be healthy resonates through you and through the other person. And as over time, as you get used to it and you trust yourself, you'll just be able to close your eyes, imagine a person there, and imagine this healing going on, and then they will feel that, and that'll create change in their life, and perhaps it inspires them to then go to a naturopath or someone else who will also help. So you're inspiring this person to move forward in their life and create the healing for themselves. When you are healing yourself, you are needing to be very, very certain of what it is, for number one, what it is that you need healing and why you need it, and what you've learnt from that happening to you in your life. And if you can do those things and accept a change in yourself and a change in your life, which a lot of people think that they want, but when change comes, it can be also a whole new different experience altogether. So, you need to be certain of these things. And if you are, perhaps you have an ill mother, or for example, my grandmother is ill. If I wanted to help her to heal, or put my hands on her, I need to ask her permission to do that. I can send loving thoughts and blessings and imagine a healing going on in her life, but I do have to ask her, and she needs to then accept that as something that she wants. A lot of people think that they want to get ill, want to get better, but they continue to do the same things that were making them ill in the first place. There's nothing you can do to change someone else's mindset or way of thinking, or their food habits, diet, whatever it is, that's actually causing the problem. All you can do is start off and facilitate a healing with your energy, working with theirs, working with your guides and the angels. Now, I prefer to only work with the angelic realm and God and Jesus. Some people work with their master guides or healing guides, etc., etc. The choice is yours. I prefer, and I feel that the angelic energies are much softer and gentle, and also very, very thorough on the other person. So those were the general little things that I was going to be talking to you guys about, because we need to go through the ground, the basics of things before you actually start doing healings on other people. A lot of you are already doing this, and this is wonderful. But maybe you are just looking for some easier ways to do things and protect yourself also from absorbing the other person's pain and heartache in their life, or whatever it is that the problem is. And I hope that you will stick around for the next part, and I will talk a little bit more about how you can start firstly on healing yourself, and then we will move on to other people. So that's it for me for now, and just stay tuned for part 2. Goodbye.